So today I'm going to do a review on two tomatoes, Druzhba and Eva Purple Ball. Druzhba is a tomato I've been growing for years. This year I grew it from seed I had saved from 2012, I believe, which to me was pretty incredible. And they germinated really well. I have that in another video. I'll give the link below. When I grew Druzhba that year, I had grown a bunch of other tomatoes and had mixed results. And then the Druzhba ripened up. Now I do have to say they're a bit of a later ripener. They're just starting to come on. I think I picked my first one just last week. So they are later than Eva Purple Ball. I just want to see if the taste is a little better. I find Eva Purple Ball to be a little bit bland, but they have been producing forever. So back to Druzhba. I came into the greenhouse that day. I saw the Druzhbas were ripe, and they pick really nicely off the vine. You don't have to cut them off. They just come off nicely. They tend to not have cracking. There's usually very little cracking, and they're a perfect, kind of like a perfect grocery store shaped tomato. I find them to be large enough, as you can see, to be a slicer. And so I was super thrilled. I actually went skipping out of the greenhouse and calling to my family and letting them know that I had found my perfect tomato. So that's our Druzhba. I'll take you inside later and do a taste test. Now on to Eva Purple Ball. So whereas Druzhba is a typical orangey red tomato, Eva Purple Ball is on the pink red side. They both grow in nice clusters, so they are pretty heavy producers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's usually about 4 to 5 per cluster, it looks like. And Eva Purple Ball has been producing for us. I think it was our first slicer that we had, and we've been eating them for a long time and really enjoying them. I found the taste to just be kind of typical grocery store taste. Maybe if my soil was different it would taste better. But we're going to do a taste test between the two of them inside later. So for right now we're just going to do the characteristics of the plant. They don't need, both of them have similar shape. Let's see if I can find a right. Both of them have the same easy to pull off the vine characteristic. They're very similar in shape. Both of them are resistant to cracking. There's sometimes a little tiny bit at the top, but it's nowhere near some of the other tomatoes I've grown. And both of them are, I would say the Druzhba was slightly bigger, but then I've had some pretty good size Eva Purple Ball as well. So maybe it just depends how many are in a cluster. So I'm going to try to compare them. There we go. I managed to fit them both in one hand. So you can see that the Druzhba is slightly larger. They pretty much have the same shape to them. I'm going to bring them inside and do a taste test. So these two are Druzhba, the one I picked today, and one I picked 2 days ago was a little bit riper, so I think I'll probably do this one for the taste test. And this is our Eva Purple Ball. So you can see the Druzhba are slightly larger, although Eva sometimes comes a little bit larger than that. And I'm going to slice it open. Alright, so that's how the center looks. Juicy, seedy. Now we'll do the Eva. This one's slightly underripe, to be fair. So I just want to show you how they are very similar other than color, this having a pinker hue and this having a more orange hue. And the size difference. Alright, so I'm going to taste Druzhba. I like Druzhba. I'm biased. Alright. So I still have to say, and it did seem ripe enough, Druzhba just has a nicer tomato flavor. Eva Purple Ball is really nice and early. I love it for that. I would definitely grow it again because of that, because it is a nice slicer. And it's comparable to a grocery store tomato. But Druzhba definitely wins on the taste test. It's slightly tangy, not overly sweet, but it's like a tangy sweet mixture. Maybe not the best tomato I've ever tasted, but definitely one that I would use as a slicer and as sauce. And Eva Purple Ball just has a slightly watered down tomato taste. Anyway, still good. Hope that helps.